Hi folks, welcome to Treasure Hunting University. I'm Norb Novison. We're going to talk about a couple things today. We're going to talk about Lladro, buying Lladro at auction and telling the difference between Lladro and other things. Now, a friend of ours recently was at an auction. Now, at a live auction, sometimes what happens is you've got items on a table, you've got people standing, and the people could be 5, 6, 10 people deep. And someone will say, put that up. And the auctioneer will pick that up, and he will hold that up in the air and say, we're selling this. And that's all he says. Now, the person 5, 6, 10 people deep, they've got to determine whether or not this is something they want to bid on right then. My friend who brought this to us, he thought from the look of this, this is a piece of Lladro. And if he can get it right, he figured it would sell for $100, $150, $200 because it's a fairly decent sized piece of Lladro. So he went on it. He paid $15, $20 for it, and he was extremely excited. When he got it to us, guess what he found? This did not have a Lladro mark. This was made in Spain. It was made by a different company, but it was not Lladro. So when he thought he was going to get $100, $150 for it, much to his demise, this is only going to bring about $9 or so on eBay because it's not a Lladro. So you have to be real careful at an auction. See the mark. Know what you're buying. Don't just buy something because somebody held it up or somebody even said something. I'm not saying any of the auctioneers out there are dishonest. I'm not saying that at all. But don't believe every word you hear out of their mouth. Check things out for yourself. Take a look at the marks. Make sure it's real. Know what you're buying, and that way you won't be coming back and saying, oh man, I wasted my money. Now, let's take a look at the other thing. We brought in a real piece of Lladro. Okay. Beautiful little girl playing what looks like a little ukulele. Now, look on the bottom here. That is a real Lladro mark. That's what you're going to want to see when you buy a piece of Lladro. You're going to want to see that mark. Now, how did he get confused? Let's take a look at these two side by side. Do you see the pastel type colors, the coloring in here, the coloring of the face, the hands? This was made to look like Lladro. They used the same color palette that the Lladro was made with. That's how he got confused. Is most Lladros use this very subtle pastel look, and it really is quite beautiful. But Lladro has the quality behind it, where something like this, they ran it off real quick in order to make money based on the looks of looking like Lladro. So again, let me reiterate, when you're going to buy Lladro, you can make some money on it. Some of them are extremely rare. They bring a lot of money. Some not so rare, but they still do fairly well. But always, always look for the mark. Make sure it's there, and make sure that there's no damage that's hidden anywhere, because damage on a Lladro piece will destroy its value. So make sure it's in great condition, it's got the mark, and you won't go too bad wrong. In fact, you'll probably do real well. This is Norb Novison with Treasure Hunting University. Until next time.